Hey, it's Ixie. Welcome to my channel. This is my first video that I'm uploading to this channel. It's gonna be a baking slash food video of just me learning and teaching you guys on how to, get better at cooking or baking. Today we're gonna be reading off a recipe from a book I have. So this is gonna be the recipe we're gonna be doing. If you guys are interested, this is the book. See that? Yeah, I'm excited, so we'll go ahead and do this. This recipe does call for brown sugar. I decided to use light brown sugar, as well as all-purpose flour. Almond flour is a different alternative, and granulated sugar. I used cane sugar for this. And then you're gonna go ahead and get some baking soda, baking powder, vanilla extract, sea salt, or you can use Himalayan salt. And then you're gonna need some butter, unsalted butter, 2 eggs, and any kind of semi-sweet or bittersweet chocolate you'd like to use for this recipe. But we'll go ahead and mix some of the dry ingredients, and then we'll go ahead and start with the wet ingredients. So for this second step, after preheating your oven at 350, you're gonna go ahead and grab your almond flour or your all-purpose flour, either or, your baking soda and your baking powder. You're going to need 2 cups of your flour, 1 tablespoon of your baking powder, 1 tablespoon of your baking soda, next you're going to go ahead and grab your unsalted butter, and you're going to cut it into 8 tablespoons. So just kind of cut it. Okay. Then we'll be moving on to the next step. So just go ahead and pour your 8 tablespoons of butter and let that brown. You want like a nutty look to it. So if you guys cannot tell, it does look a lot darker and it's brown. Go ahead and place this melted butter into the butter that's in the bowl. So we'll go ahead and mix that together, and I'll show you how to do that. Your mixed butter should look like this. Now that your butter is combined, you can go ahead and grab a plastic spatula just because it's easier, but if you don't have one, that's fine. You go ahead and start with 3/4 of brown sugar. I have light brown sugar, as I said earlier. Be 3/4 of cane sugar or granulated sugar, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 tablespoon of sea salt, but I don't want so much salt on there, so I'm just gonna sprinkle some. Go ahead and mix that up. Okay, once everything is combined, it should look like this. So go ahead and grab your whisk. If you have a whisk, if not, you can continue to use your spatula. So I do have a whisk, so we're gonna go ahead, a KitchenAid, so it's a little bit more easier to have 2 eggs. Crack 1 in there. You're only gonna use the yolk. So that's that. Okay, now that you're done mixing the ingredients together, your mix should look like this. It should be really glossy. And you can go ahead and pour your flour mix into this. And for this, I won't be using a whisk. You can use your hands for this. I'm just using a spatula to combine it all together. As small as you want or as big as you'd like. This kind of size. Anything you have to say? Shake your dress! Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate if you had watched the whole thing. If not, I totally understand. I'm still trying to figure out how to make it more entertaining, but we will be learning more recipes off of the same book. It might not look like the cookie on the picture, but you know, it was worth a try. And I'm also gonna try to cook some stuff from this cookbook that I got. Again, it's gonna be a baking slash cooking, so it's gonna be all kinds of food. So yeah, I will insert a clip obviously on how it looks like. I like mine a little more toasty. I keep hitting this mic, but so I kind of left it in the oven. It's a little dark, but we're learning, so yeah. Thank you guys though for watching, and hopefully I get 1 view or 2, sorry, or 3, 4, maybe 5, I don't know. Yeah, so thanks, bye.